Hello Taurus, thank you so much for checking out my channel. My name is Sarah and you've reached me here at Reflexive Moon Tarot. So we are doing general readings for the full moon in Capricorn for July the 4th. And with the Capricorn full moon, we are channeling energy that is ambitious, structured, and grounded, and coming to terms with any energies that are existing within our constitution that are rigid, pessimistic, and controlling. So those are the Capricorn traits that can be our strength and weaknesses at this time. And let's see what Mildred's deck has to say. Oh, we have time on the bottom and cat. So, do you have a cat? Is it time for your cat? Hopefully not like in a sad way, time's up for your cat. I would hate that to be my prediction. Cat usually indicates, we think about cats, 9 lives, resurrection, independence. On a negative aspect, it would be sort of like misfortune when a black cat crosses your path. And intuition. Cats are super empathic and intuitive. So maybe it's time for you to sort of channel all of that with regards to, that Capricornian career energy. There could be some deadlines that you have coming up, given that time just came through. And also, like, how much time are you wasting? Like, are you letting life just pass you by? Some of the best advice I got from, like, this webinar was you are as young as you're going to be today. Young as you're ever going to be right now. And then we have Spider. Spidey senses are telling us that, what are they telling us? That we need to remember that we're strong and that we are the designer of our home and our life, right? Don't forget that. Don't neglect that. It's a good time with this Capricorn moon to get to work on what you don't like maybe about your home. Justice reversed. So this home life, I think, you might be doing yourself a bit of an injustice on some level. What else? I mean, how are you selling yourself short? Like, what are the ways, like, are you, like, have you been throwing your values out the window? Or, like, do you need to channel and learn how to manifest some more solid values? Like, maybe you've got some issues with that. You need to set your mind on, like, all the things that are relevant to a good sense of logic and reason. Ethics. What is your code of ethics? Does that have to do with work? Does that have to do with love? It has to do with all the things. Ethics. Like, when you think about Mr. Spock, that is unethical, right? There's some great ethics. Values, basic values like love, kindness, truth, bravery, wisdom. That's some ancient ethics right there for you. King of Pentacles. So, speaking of ancient ethics, there are some unethical activities that our ancestors partook in. That's real. We can't just worship them like they were perfect. It would be unethical to do so, knowing how some of them are so freaking barbaric, right? And some things that we do right now are 100% barbaric, and we hold it as like the utmost ethical standard. The systems that we live in right now, they kill people. But you know this. You know this, and you're done. You're done with allowing yourself to participate in ruining the reputation of others, because you don't want that for you. So you have a good solid understanding, which makes absolute sense because you're a Taurus, and any earth sign has a good solid understanding of most things. I would say that you really just basically are all about the do unto others as you would yourself type of vibe, as you would want done to yourself. That's a good way to be. But sometimes that can make you a doormat, so be careful, and that might be the reason why you're you know, an injustice has occurred. Theft, someone might have stolen from you. Sad. Or you might be, you know, participating in a group, affiliating yourself with shady people. I don't know. I mean, some people, they steal because they're hungry, and you can't really judge them for that. Well, other times people steal for kicks, which isn't that great, especially if you're stealing from people who can't really afford to have you steal from them. So you can, you know, you can call it what you will, but stealing is not a good idea, and it's wrong. We do not condone stealing at Reflexive Moon Tarot. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So, Seven of Pentacles is a combination of things. On one hand, it can be boredom. You know, like watching grass grow. On the other hand, it can be like also boredom, but knowing that if you wait for those berries to ripen, they're going to be delicious, and they're going to get you some top dollars for what it is that you are selling. So it's a bit of a waiting game. You have a good attitude, so you're patient. That's what this card indicates. Patience is a great virtue. And maybe, I don't know, maybe that's what is going to, you know, bring balance to the scales with the reverse justice here. At least that's what's working for you, I would say. Sometimes it's hard to be patient, though, and you feel like having to wait so long could be the injustice. Like, why do I have to wait so long for this? I don't know. I don't know why. Doesn't seem fair. And then not even knowing how long you have to wait. But this is, it's like a lesson. There's some type of lesson involved. And someone, I don't know if somebody wants to teach you a lesson, but I feel like you are going to come out like with a king mindset. That's a boss mindset. So, self-love. And maybe, like, you could be quite consumed by a lot of negative core beliefs, negative self-talk. Not really having a good balance of your masculine and femininity, or even just being honest with yourself about your, like, the parts that make you up. So, honesty, I would say, is honesty with yourself most important, because other people see that you are not loving yourself as much as you should, or that there is a lack of balance. And this could also even be with like your creative energy, with the way that you express yourself. That Gemini energy can also be two-faced, bit of a gossip. So Taurus, say no to drama. Say no to drama. Other people think that you're drama, and you need to rectify that on some level. It's your choice, like, rectify it or not. And maybe you're not drama anymore. Maybe you've already made a decision to no longer be drama. And sometimes it takes time for people to digest the fact that you've changed. Sometimes people don't like the fact that you change for the better. So you have to go through these decisions to choose who gets to stick around and who doesn't in your life. That is too many. All right, Aries got this too. So you hope, I don't know, it's like you kind of just want shit to end. You don't care anymore about, this could go both ways. If you're wanting shit to end, you don't care about what the consequences are, or that like you just want the change to happen. You don't really care what it looks like. The piece of you that is gone or going to be gone. You're okay with letting it go. You're just hoping for that. Or you could be fearful of that. You could be fearful of change and letting go of your old self. Because when change happens, a piece of you dies. It's like the death card. In order to be reborn, a part of us has to die. And you have to be able to mentally let go of old ways of thinking, of old ways of doing things, old routines, anxiety, all of the things that, fuel our nightmares, or all of the negative behaviors. If you want to change, you have to really let things in your life, people in your life go. Guilty by association is real, right? Unfortunately, because not everybody, you may have bad people in your family, or people who are shady, or, like they're just, what they do is not considered ethical. All right? So letting people go or not affiliating yourself is kind of how you change, and change in a way where you're no longer seen as being affiliated with that. So it's hard, because then, there's a whole lot of rejection, a whole lot of heartache. It's a heartache. Nothing you can't handle. Nothing your mind can't process or handle. So forget about it. Oh, this was the Five of Wands. But yeah, Five of Swords. It came through anyways. So conflict and no more stealing, Taurus. No more people stealing from you either. No more being robbed, and no more robbing. And this doesn't necessarily have to be stuff. It's opportunities. No more robbing yourself of opportunities. Yes, I'm pointing. It's bad. No more robbing yourself of opportunities and allowing other people to rob you of opportunities. Stop letting people interfere with your shit. Now, it may be some time before some new opportunities come your way, but you are at least in a new position, or going to be in a new position, where you are able to uphold what is sacred to you and protect it. That's what the reversed Five of Swords indicates. So it's going to be tricky for you to put all of your energy into that. That's going to be the challenge. How are you going to put all your energy into that? Especially if you might be a little bit, you might struggle with being a little bit all over the place. That's okay. So figuring out a good system, first of all, not letting your emotions get the best of you, not being reactive or affiliating yourself with people who are super like shitty and non-committal. How about that? And then being willing to start something new. Start something new with someone that is not shitty. Okay? That's pretty 555. That's pretty basic, right? There's some strength to being basic about things at times. There's an appreciation that we need to have for that always. All right? So thank you so much, Taurus, for checking out this reading, checking out my channel. If this resonates, please do hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate all the support, and we will catch you next time. Take care and bye for now.